shouldn't be ready.
Is ready?
You ready down there? Jim, you ready?
Ready, I'll be.
Jim is ready.
Okay. I'll call this meeting of the Waushara County Board of Adjustments to order. This meeting will begin with a public hearing. Anyone other than the applicant or representative wishing to speak must register and submit the registration slip to myself or the secretary. Following the public hearing, the board will conduct its monthly meeting, at which time we will vote on the applications. You may stay and hear how the applications are decided, or you may leave. The applicant and the town board will be contacted about tonight's decision. Any other person wishing to receive a copy of any decision can sign the sheet at the front of the room. Those wishing immediate knowledge of the outcome of these proceedings may call the county zoning office tomorrow morning. The procedure we will follow for hearing each application is, after the application is read, the applicant, their agent, or representative will have a maximum of 10 minutes to present their application, followed by any questions or comments from the board. Then all correspondence will be read. Then others in favor will have a maximum of 5 minutes to speak. Anyone objecting will then have a maximum of 5 minutes to speak. I will then ask for staff comments. Finally, the applicant will be allowed a maximum of 5 minutes for a rebuttal if they wish. Anyone wishing to speak should use the microphone at the front of the room, state their name, and direct their comments to the board. If you are testifying as a nearby landowner, please tell us where your property is located. Tonight's hearing will be videotaped, and the tapes will become part of the record. Comments that are based on rumors, hearsay, or secondhand information, as well as racial or other prejudicial remarks, will be ruled out of order. The board has looked at all the properties, and the record will reflect these observations. Any person affected by an administrative decision of this board has 30 days from the filing of tonight's decision to make an appeal. Such appeal shall be heard by the Waushara County Circuit Court. Information is available from the county zoning office. The county assumes no liability and makes no warranty as legality of any construction commenced prior to the expiration of this 30-day period. Now introduce the rest of the board. To my left are Fred Gellerup, Larry Tim, George Wilson, Jim Warwick. My name is Roger Wagner. Terry Dopp Hochstedt, the zoning administrator, is seated to my right. First variance to be considered tonight, Michael Spanbauer, Castle Rock, Colorado, has made an application for variance in accordance with sections 58-235, paragraph B, paragraph 2 of the Waushara County Zoning Code to construct a 19 by 21 foot one-story addition to an existing non-conforming single-family dwelling, non-conforming due to side lot setback, cumulative improvements exceeding 50% of the equalized assessed value of an existing non-conforming structure in the RS-20 single-family residential zone within the shoreland area. Location, a parcel of land being Lot K of the east one half of Lot 1, Block 1 of the Leona Grove Plat, now Lot 1 of Certified Survey Map 4369, being part of Government Lot 6 and part of the southwest one quarter of the southeast one quarter, Section 30, Town of Leon, Pearl Lake, W4630, South Pearl Lake Road. Do you want to come forward, Michael?
Hello, Mike Spanbauer. I just basically came in just to answer any questions you may have of what we're doing or any concerns. Other than that, I really don't have anything else for you. I'm just wanted to thank you for your consideration of this addition that we're looking at doing.
Okay. Just to do a few general questions for the record then. Have you had a recent survey out there?
Yeah, we did on the, that'd be on the west side. I think Mo's did that survey on the left side.
And when was that done?
I'm going to say about 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Okay. So
Bill came, I think.
pretty much you're sure of the lot lines then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The variance notes you'll exceed 50% of the excess value. What previous additions were done? Was that in '04?
I don't have the exact year, but yeah, it was probably about 6 years ago. We added on a kitchen area, because we really didn't have one, so.
Okay. Have you spoke to your neighbors about this addition?
Yes, I have, back today.
Okay. Looks as though you've pretty well thought it out then. There are really no other options there, are you? I mean, you can't go towards the lake and you can't go the other way and,
No. The other way would be to go up, and that'd be, we're looking at retiring there, and I prefer not to do any steps.
the septic system is to the back, so to speak, then?
If the back's towards the road, yes.
Okay. What type of foundation will you be putting this new construction on?
My understanding is gonna be poured concrete walls with the gravel on the bottom, like the existing one where you gotta really duck, what is that, crawl space?
Crawl space? Okay, and about how far above the existing grade will the first floor elevation be? You plan on doing a lot of filling or grading or?
No, I don't know if everybody went out there and looked
Yep.
today, but it's gonna be pretty level with what everything else is. It kinda slopes off a little towards the west, but any erosion will be taken care of, any issues regarding that.
And the finished height, you're gonna tie into that other roof line, or is it gonna be higher, or?
I think it's gonna be slightly different. I think it's gonna be a little bit higher. I think
And
there's
you
some drawings they submitted on it.
It's not going to be a real pitched roof or anything?
No, it's gonna look pretty much like the other.
Okay. Any other improvements planned at this time?
No, not that I can think of.
And all other setbacks are gonna be met from the water and from?
Yes, sir.
The septic system, is that adequate for the addition, or?
My understanding is yes, and we put that in, I think, in 2004, along with the new well when we put the addition on.
Okay. What hardships or unique property limitations would support this variance?
I've never done this, so I don't know what you're.
I mean, you can't build any closer to the water.
Right, I can't go any closer to water, and if I can't come towards the road.
Because of the septic?
There's a septic system there.
And you are staying 15 feet from the line?
Yes, sir. From what I understand, that's why they did the